It's 7:03 on Tuesday, January 14th. We're at 25 degrees, going up to around 40. Wind chills will make it feel like it's in the teens and 20s. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story this morning. We are 6 days away from the presidential inauguration, and the FBI and DHS are worried about copycat attacks like the New Year's Day attack in New Orleans and Las Vegas involving cars used as weapons. WTOP national security correspondent J.J. Green takes a look at what's being done to prevent them.
Just across the street from the Capitol, not far from where a man tried to set a car on fire a few days ago, there's little doubt that may have been a copycat event, like what happened in Las Vegas on New Year's Day and the New Orleans vehicle ramming attack. They prompted authorities to take extra security measures for the inauguration.
The New Orleans event and the Las Vegas event, that is something that was already built into our plan.
Matt McCool, special agent in charge of the Washington Field Office of the Secret Service, the lead agency for the inauguration.
We are constantly looking at and updating our security plan.
Planning for inaugural security started a year ago, and they were already concerned about those types of events.
But if there is a concern that we have not thought about, we make those changes whenever necessary.
On Independence Avenue, J.J. Green, WTOP News.
Now, driving around D.C. during the inauguration will be difficult, if not impossible, so you're encouraged to ride Metro. But WTOP's Nick Iannelli has some things to keep in mind.
On Inauguration Day, the Metro system will open at 4 in the morning, an hour earlier than usual. There will be increased service throughout the day. Expect Red Line trains every 4 minutes, trains every 8 minutes on all the other lines, and the Yellow Line will be extended to Greenbelt.
There are some significant station closures, though, at the request of Secret Service.
Metro General Manager Randy Clark.
McPherson Square Station, Federal Triangle, and Smithsonian. Those are on the blue, orange, and silver lines. They will all be closed. Green, yellow lines, we're going to have Mount Vernon Square and Archive stations closed.
Trains will still run through those stations. They just won't stop, and people won't be able to enter or exit them. In the district, Nick Iannelli, WTOP News.
Dozens of people rallied in support of a new Maryland law that would boost health and safety protections for public employees. The legislation is named after parole officer Davis Martinez. He was visiting a parolee when he was killed last May. That parolee, Emmanuel Sewell, is facing murder charges. Martinez's girlfriend, Gypsy Barrientos, spoke at last night's rally in Annapolis.
And his death may have been preventable if our employers would have just listened to our demands for safer practices and policies.
The proposed law would set up a new unit in the Maryland Division of Labor to oversee the health and safety of all public employees. It would also require random safety inspections of any place state employees work, not just state buildings.
A Prince William County pharmacist and mother of 3 says she fired in self-defense when she shot and killed her husband last October. WTOP's Neil Augenstein reports she is now charged with murder.
Court records show LaToya Crabb has been indicted for second-degree murder and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony in the death of her husband, Curtis Crabb. He was found in their Manassas home in October. Her lawyers have argued she shot in self-defense and that she feared for her life. Her family has shared threatening texts, supposedly from the husband, before the shooting. The prosecution has countered that self-defense claim, saying the evidence will show LaToya Crabb reloaded her gun. She's set to go on trial in March. Neil Augenstein, WTOP News.
A dog named Kona is safe at home after a scare over the weekend. That pooch fell into icy waters in Ashburn Sunday at the Beaver Dam Reservoir. Emergency crews got there and found the dog trapped about 12 feet from shore, with his owners trying to reach him. Firefighters used ladders and poles to break through the ice and bring Kona back to shore.
Very nice. Coming up in Money News.
If you fly, are you paying for the better seats now? I'm Jeff Claybaugh.
Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.